Art and philosophy. When I examined myself and method of thoughts, I came close to the conclusion that the gift of fantasy has meant more to me than my talent for absorbing positive knowledge. Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein, one of the most celebrated scientists of the 20th century, who developed the modern theory of relativity. He said that it is fantasy or imagination helped him to absorb positive knowledge. What is more important, imagination or knowledge? Of course, the knowledge is important. Science or scientifically proved evidence helped you to eradicate a lot of superstition from this world. But it is the imagination or creativity that leads to scientific discoveries and invention. Creativity, gift of fantasy or imagination that finally lead to invention and other discoveries. According to Sigmund Freud, the Austrian psychologist, artistic work or creativity help to liberate tension. It is a type of aesthetic technique. In 1908, he published his book. It is an informal talk, but it was published in 1908, Unconscious Fantasy and Creative Art. According to him, our consciousness has three stages: id, ego and superego. Or unconscious, conscious and superconscious. And this unconscious state is hidden. Being human, we have a lot of wishes, instinct, desire. But our society, there are boundaries, moralities and restriction. So it is not possible to express all our desires and instinct in a society. Man is social animal, so our freedom, individual freedom, must be restricted for the welfare of society. So the desires that is remain suppressed in our unconscious level. It creates tension, and art helps to liberate this tension. Creativity helps to express the repressed desires of childhood. It helps to liberate tension. Tension in our unconscious mind should be liberated. If not, it creates anxiety and other psychological problems. Come by this quote. Catharsis. Catharsis is a purification and purgation of emotion through art. It's a quote by Aristotle. And our ancient Indian wisdom says, the man who knows nothing of music, literature or art is no better than a beast. And a quote by Mrinalini Sarabhai, the famous dancer. The real life of an artist lies in art. So when an art is performed, all the pain, trauma and tension get released through art. Be it dancing, painting, singing, writing or even martial arts. In ancient India, devotion, meditation, yoga, art or karma are used to control mind. The man who knows nothing of music, literature or art, that means that person is not able to control his instinct and he become an animal, a beast. The primitive instinct, the animal instinct in his unconscious mind, there is nothing to control it and he became a beast. That ancient Indian wisdom says, the man who knows nothing of music, literature or art is no better than a beast. And martial arts. Martial arts mean the art of fighting. And if a person cannot control his mind, he become a beast. And it can lead to violence. Fighting, like a Kalaripayattu, karate is considered as an art. Psychologically, a tension relief method. That's why ancient Indian wisdom says, the man who knows nothing of music, literature or art is no better than a beast. And finally, such people with the uncontrolled primitive instinct turn to a beast or criminals and become challenges to the whole society. They ruin the society because they earn pleasure from brutalities like animals, like beasts. It leads to brutal violence. Our ancestors, the super brain, made laws such as taboos, philosophy to control human instinct. And they said that art is a type of tension relief method. The man who nothing of music, literature, art is no better than a beast. Art, creativity and fantasies are different types of tension relief method. According to Freud pleasure principle, human mind or it cannot tolerate the increase of energy level. It seeks different ways to release that tension. If not, it create obsession or anxiety and other psychological problems. And art is a way to release this tension. So the real life of an artist lies in art. So when an art is performed, all the pain, trauma and tension get released through art. Indian art in its purest form is yoga, a disciplined style of worship and self-restraint one. Shiva, god of yogic practice, represented as Nadaraja, is the most significant and unique symbol of divine power. Satyam, Shivam or Sundaram. Truth, godliness, beauty. The one who is truthful and benefactor is beautiful. God is truth. Truth is Shiva, Brahma. Life is experienced as Satchit Anand, true, good and beautiful. Ancient Hindu wisdom says the man who knows nothing of music, literature or art is no better than a beast. Art is itself a tool to control our mind and to balance our psychological issues. In Indian philosophy, art is in another way that lead to moksha or liberation. Thank you.